big guy, wanted to come down, stop the run. So none of that surprised me. Even during the game when I think he caused the forced fumble, I was like, oh snap! Like you heard that one if you were near it. So no, he's always been a hitter, always been my dog, my teammate. So man, love that guy. Can't wait to see him grow in each and every single game this year.
And you tipped the pass, right, that he picked?
Yeah.
What was that like? You tipped it, you look back, he's got it, he's running.
I was
did
so
you give him
hyped
a
up.
hard time for not getting in?
Oh yeah, I was pissed. I was I came to this. At first, I was hyped up. I don't think I moved from my spot where I broke the pass up for like 10 seconds almost. But I got to the sideline and I was yelling at him like, "Hey, like score! Like what's wrong with you? You got to keep the. I don't know what the streak is of our pick six, but we keep going down at the one.
Yeah.
And coach makes fun of us. So we just want to get to the ball to the one, but we're gonna get one of these pretty soon.
I think it was quarterback both times, right?
Yeah.
They made the tackle on you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So, man, I don't know what we got to do, but we got to start, doing some running back drills, make the quarterback miss or something.
Has Coach Wallace stopped chirping yet?
Nah, he's never going to stop chirping, but that's because he expects greatness out of us, and he just wants us to see us do great, do better, and he knows we can give so much more each and every single day. So I tell him, keep chirping, and we chirp right back at him.
The era of the transfer portal does bring a kind of a new dynamic to relationships between you guys. Like you and John Nestor is a perfect example of that. Like, do you guys compare notes? Share ideas with each other as long as you're not like helping each other in the this actual game that you're going to be playing.
Not me personally. If it's not about Iowa, like I don't really care about any other program unless it's the team we're playing that week. So I want success for John and everything he does, but as it comes to us versus them, and that's exactly how it is, us versus them.
So did you accidentally get back to him too late on the Rutgers notes, or was that intentional?
No,
I'm
is
it
actually
Sunday already?
I'm actually a terrible texter. Like I'll read a text and I'll respond in my mind and try to get back as soon as possible, and then it'll just slip. But no, I meant to get back to him. But like if he ever has any questions, I'll always be gladly helpful to him. But when it comes to Iowa, I don't even want to talk to him this week.
Forcing turnovers of the past few games has been big for you guys. Started slow during the season. How has that kind of switched the confidence and the momentum of this defense when you force those turnovers?
Yeah, I think it goes back to what I said a couple of weeks ago. Like, we know it's going to come. Like, as long as we're in the right position, like, just like X's pick, like, I broke it up and he was in a perfect position to go out there and pick it off. So as long as we're doing our job, we know the turnovers are going to come, and not trying to do other people's jobs or force anything, just, being in the right position at the right time. And as long as you're around the ball, running to the ball, then you have an opportunity to make a play.
TJ, what did you learn about your team? What did you guys learn about yourselves based on the third and fourth quarter comeback? It's something that in your 4 years you haven't really been able to do, like actually go out and make a stop and then make the comeback on offense. What did you learn about your team?
I think we learned that we're a team that is able to find a way to win games late in the fourth quarter. That was something one of our honorary captains had said, and I had preached that after the Indiana game. Like, we got to find a way to win games late. And this week last week we found a way. So that's one thing I say we definitely learned.
What goes into those fourth down stops that you guys continually to make those plays?
Yeah, I just say everything, like mental and physical toughness, focus. Like, you got to be locked in. 4th and 1, they can most of the time they want to run, but they can also pass. And just reading your keys and doing your job at the end of the day.
Was that this last week's honorary captain, or was it somebody else early in the
season? It was the Indiana honorary captain. What was it?
Dan.
Yeah, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah, he was, man, like I said, one of the best honorary captains I've ever heard. So I got it in my notebook. Like, he just said so many quotes and so many things that inspired us. And, it really hurt, not just me, but the whole team that we couldn't finish out that game. But it also helped us and learn and grow to able to win those games late in the fourth quarter.
Does every honorary captain come in and kind of give you guys that same level of hype speech?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely say so. Most of the honorary captains we had, they always bring intensity, great wisdom, and just, a lot of knowledge in that. And I really, this past year, I really, it's tough to say, like, been really locked in to say just on taking notes and really just living in the moment, living in the present time.
Desmond King's he was with you guys in camp. I saw him back here last week. How is he helping you?
Yeah, he's been tremendous help. Like, he's just another voice that, he played the game. He knows what he sees, what we see out there, and just form of technique-wise and how to play something, how to be more patient. So he's been a tremendous help, and I'm glad Des is here.
DJ, your growth on the field's been evident, but something that's really stood out is your leadership. I mean, you guys lost a ton of leadership last year. You could basically go down the list. I guess what's been the key for you to really step up as that vocal leader, as that kind of go-to guy in the secondary? Because it does seem like now, not that you weren't before, but like when you talk, like your teammates are listening and responding to what you have to say.
Yeah, I just think that it's just how I go about my day each and every single day, just the way I work and the way I want to not only help the guys in my class and our defense, but the younger guys. Like after I'm done, I want to see the standard continue to stay the same and even grow and get higher. So I just preach to those guys that and try to be the best leader I can. You know, I never want to force anything. I just want it to be natural. Like if I don't have anything to say, then I may not always say it, but usually I try to say something and inspire these guys and make sure we're all in the same headspace so we can go out and get the mission done on Saturdays or Fridays whenever we play.
Was that a gradual growth, or was that like, do you remember kind of a moment when you kind of realized, I don't want to say you were in your element, but just everything, just your comfortability in stepping into that role just really seemed like it set?
I feel like I've always been a natural leader. I've never been any type of person to force it. And just being a younger guy the past couple of years, I think it was more like the older guys always speaking up. And maybe I just didn't feel like it was my time to say something yet. And, you know, after all those guys left, somebody had to step up. And I took it upon myself to be a leader upon the group. And whether some guys look at me as a leader or not, I just try to keep the same mentality every day.
You've had your fair share of Iowa